Hey guys, it's Cryssy here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about my body transformation over the past couple of years and my journey with fitness and with lifting, nutrition, all of that. It was a pretty long ride, so it's probably going to be kind of a long video. Hopefully I can keep it concise, but I just want to take you on my journey with me and let you know what I've been through, because I know tons of girls have been through things like this before, and it's really hard as a female in this society to feel good about yourself and want to be strong and want to be healthy because there's so much pressure put on us. So hopefully you guys take a little bit away from this, and it helps you understand what kind of journey you're on and what you want to see and what you want to feel, and how you want to progress in your healthy lifestyle and fitness journey. So when I was 13, I was diagnosed with dysthymia and generalized anxiety disorder, and I also had major depression. So it was kind of like a triple whammy for me. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends. I was bullied a lot. I was picked on. This was in the era of the Kick the Ginger in South Park, so I was constantly being picked on because I was ginger, and I was very tall growing up. I was always like a foot above everyone else in my classes. I was like 5'1" when I was 6 years old, which was kind of weird. So I was always a very big person in general, and then I would always eat my feelings. I didn't have a healthy diet. My mom and I would eat out a lot because it was just the two of us, and I put on a lot of weight really quickly. So when I was about 12 or 13, I started playing Dance Dance Revolution, and this is kind of where like my body dysmorphia started, and where I started trying to control what I ate and like burning my calories a lot. I remember playing tons and tons of DVR and like sweating and not eating enough. Like I think I would allow myself like one smoothie and I would count my calories. Me and my friend Anna did this together. And if she's watching this, she can attest to the fact that we were watching our weight. And I was a vegetarian, so like I did not have that many options. When I was watching my weight, it wasn't even healthy options. I would like watch how many fries I ate, watch how much sandwich I ate, watch how much cheese I ate. And it was very, very detrimental to my body and my mental health, because I wasn't making healthy choices as we do when we're teenagers, but I also wasn't getting the calories I needed to grow. So after that happened, I was still around, I was 125 pounds and 5'7" around that time. So I was a healthy weight, but how I was approaching food didn't really go over too well. I started playing a lot of more video games inside the house. So I played World of Warcraft, I started playing Call of Duty, I never left my house, I was playing Flash Revolution, I wasn't getting outside, so I wasn't even getting that exercise, and I wasn't eating enough. My mom would bring me fruits, she'd bring me vegetables, so I was eating healthy, but I wasn't eating enough. So as such, I lost a lot of weight, and it fluctuated between, I think I was between 125 at 5'9" at that point. I had grown to 5'9", 5'10", and I'm 5'10" right now, between like 125 and 160, and there were these huge fluctuations where in the span of a month I would be putting on 20 to 30 pounds, which was crazy. And then closer to the end of my WOW days in 2010, I started starving myself, and I would let myself eat one peanut butter cookie a day, one cucumber a day, some carrots, and that was pretty much all I ate all day, every day, and that was very detrimental to my health. And then when I went to the States, obviously reckless eating, eating out constantly, not eating healthy, and the weight came back on. Finally, after that trip, I came back to Canada, and because I was there for 2.5 months, I came back to Canada, and I was determined to get my life on track, but once again, not a healthy way. I joined the swim team, and I was swimming constantly. I would go to the gym every day. I would be on the elliptical between 45 minutes, that's my dog, between 45 minutes to 70 minutes every day, so a little bit over an hour. I'd be burning these calories and burning all these pounds, and it got to the point where I was like 5'10" and 140 pounds, which is like, for a 5'10" person, that's about like 17% body fat. But it was an unhealthy percentage of weight loss that I did in that amount of time. I think I went down like 30 pounds in 2 or 3 months, which on a controlled diet and with working out properly is, I guess, okay. But for someone like me who did have that issue with not eating enough, and it was like 700 calories a day was my restriction, and I was still pushing myself and working out and on swim team and going hard. It really put a toll on my body, which kind of sucked. Like, there's no other way to put it. It sucked. And I realized after a very long period of time that I would have to change this and move towards something better and something healthy, because I've never had healthy patterns. I've never been in a healthy place. And that brought me to when I was like 17, 18. I figured out a routine. I started lifting. I went on 4chan.org/fit. I would not recommend going on the website. They are pretty good with their stickies if you avoid the threads. They're great. Some of them are great people. I met one of my friends online there, but for the most part, not so great. And I started lifting, and with this newfound thing of lifting and like controlling my macros and controlling my calories and my intake, my strength went up, my weight went up, but in a good way. It was a very slow accumulation of weight. I went from 145 pounds to 148 pounds, and I was a very healthy weight, very, very confident, very strong. I was eating a lot, and then I would still have days where I would let the binging take over, and I would kind of like binge and purge, and that wasn't good, but everything else was pretty good for the most part, aside from the binging and purging, which was just a form of control which I put in my life because I was suffering through a lot of other personal issues at the time. So that wasn't healthy, but at least I had the gym to keep me like on track. I went to university. That stopped. Like, you go out, you party, you drink, you eat whatever you want. It's really hard to get in good meals. I kept trying to like eat properly and eat consistently, and I did intuitive eating, but of course, we're not perfect. I'm not a scale. I cannot track that. So that's basically where I'm at right now, where I'm at 168 pounds at 5'10". I'm 32.3% body fat. And so I'm going to just do like a side-by-side comparison now. I'm going to throw in some pictures of when I was 17 or 18. When I was 18, I'm going to put in a picture of my body there. And then I'm going to put in another photo of where I'm at now. I took these photos 2 weeks ago, so I'm a little bit skinnier. But I'm going to put that where I'm at now. And then talk about like where I want to be in a couple months, 6 months. And basically, right now I'm at 168 pounds, 32% body fat, like I said. And right now I am on a 40-20-40 split for my macros. So I'm eating 1,600 calories a day. And sometimes I'll eat a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how much I train on that given day. And that's about 160 protein, 36 fat, and 160 carb, I believe are my macros right now, and I'm happy on them. I plan out my meals, and I do that like a day in advance or 2 days in advance, where I'll plan out my meals and then adjust as necessary, like if I need anything. And then I also work out. I go and I lift between 4 to 5 times a week, and I'll do a squat day, I'll do a leg day, a pure leg day, I'll do a deadlift day, I'll do an upper body day, and I'll do an accessory day, and then I'll have an active rest day where I'm just doing cardio. So it'll be like active cardio, not just sitting on a treadmill or on a Stairmaster. I'll be swimming, or I'll be like running with my dog, or I'll be doing plyometrics, or I'll be doing tempo. I'll be doing anything that's like outside active, not like strictly in the gym cardio. And then I do 30 minutes of cardio every single day. I do try to up it on my accessory day, but it's between 30 minutes, and I alternate between steady state and HIIT. So sometimes I'll do 20 minutes of HIIT and 20 minutes of steady state, and then sometimes I will do 30 minutes of HIIT, no steady state, or sometimes I'll just do like straight up steady state, depending on how much energy I have, how much I've eaten at the point of day that I've gone to the gym, because it does tend to vary, and I'm trying to get on a set schedule for that, but it's hard as a student. And I'm also walking my dog every day, so that's also an added bonus to the cardio. So that's basically where I want to be. So I need to lose 24 pounds. That is my goal. So going from 168 to 144, 24 pounds, and that will put me at about 20% body fat, probably a little bit less, to be honest, because when I start to lose weight, I also tend to gain mass pretty easily, like muscle mass, so that typically will offset, but we'll see when we get there. And that's where I think I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna maintain for a while because it is really hard on your body, being at a calorie deficit and working out as much as I do. And I do wanna keep making strength gains. But that's where I would like to be in the next 3 to 6 months. And then I'm gonna maintain for probably about 2 months. And then I'm gonna go in and try, and maybe I'll bulk, maybe I'll cut. I'll probably end up cutting a little bit more, just to get to like 19, 18, 17% body fat, and then we'll see where we go from there. But this is the start of the journey, and it is going to be #goals. It's the start of the series, and I'm currently getting a permission slip / permission from my gym to be able to film, so I'll be able to film more stuff for you guys, because I totally filmed legally, and it's hard to film good footage if you're trying to be discreet. So I'm trying to get good footage, and I asked for permission for that. And I'm going to be doing bod pod updates, I'm going to be doing physique updates, and I'm going to be doing daily eating. And by the way, guys, I do if it fits your macros, which I personally love, because I can fit in Oreos, I can fit in French fries if I want to, I can fit in wings if I want to. Obviously, it's not like a daily thing where I'll go and I'll eat something bad, because there's a lot of sodium, there's a lot of fat, but it's there, it's available if I need it, and I can not be stuck eating clean like 24/7, because that drives me crazy. I love food. I'm a person who adores food, and not being able to eat and not being able to indulge in what I like really puts a damper on my mood, because I'm a very big cake girl. I'm known as the cake girl in my friend group because I love cake. So yeah, that's all I have today. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. And welcome to my journey, and let's do this thing and be weird together.